Has anyone heard what happened to the woman whose partner hadn't packed his suitcase? I know they were leaving for a trip and he had no clean clothes. I've been on the edge of my seat all weekend waiting for an update, but the post was removed. Hopefully she's having a fabulous time. Edit for those that didn't see the original. So the op had posted that she was going on a trip with her husband and the plane left at 5. She wanted to leave for the airport at 2. He wanted to leave at 4. She had her bag fully packed and ready to go and she was leaving at 2. He was not packed and had no clean clothes to pack. She was waiting for the fallout and was going to offer no assistance as he didn't plan properly. We have all been waiting to see if he got on the plane. Haha, still wondering. She deleted. Then someone posted asking. Then that got deleted. I'm afraid we may never know if his clothes got dried. Lol. The best part was that he had no clean clothes and so he started a load of laundry. Less than 2 hours before they needed to leave. And OP was all. We don't own a dryer. Been dying for an update. My partner would do the same. Last straw was before a 6-hour international flight to his cousin's wedding. I left without him and said he had to figure it out. He paid to change his ticket for the next day. Red eye. Barely made the wedding. And after that we traveled separately. For my sanity, I would let him know where when if I'd be going somewhere and he could join me or not. Figure it out himself. RSVP for himself. Sue. I hope she's okay. Lol, I posted this question yesterday. It got like 2k upvotes in a few hours, then got mod removed for relevance. So just be prepared that I missed the original but have seen 2 posts asking for updates and am so curious now. I like to picture her sipping cocktails by the pool with a good book and no care in the world while no one knows or cares about his whereabouts. Ya know what? I just had a great plot idea for a book. The throwaway account was created 5 days before she made that post and only had a few trivial comments that seemed to just be enough to gather the karma required to post here. Given that her post described an unexpected event that was supposedly currently happening, I think it was probably fake. When I saw the post was deleted, I backed out and clicked on her username and have left her page open in my browser ever since. She hasn't posted any other updates yet or anything else, for that matter. But we need to know. The funny thing is that it might not have been the emergency he thought it was. Most hotels have a laundry room for guests to use. He could have just packed a few dirty things and washed them when he arrived. Not the optimal way of doing things. But at least you make your flight on time. Lol, I just showed this to my husband because I told him about it yesterday. We're traveling today and our flight leaves at 16:45. We left our house at 9:15 and arrived at the airport at 12 noon. We're currently chilling out and waiting for the gate info, which will take another hour. Wasting time at the airport? Maybe. But this way we're not stressed. I also want to know about this lady's trip. I hope she had a fabulous time. Oh Lord, flight leaves at 5 and he wanted to leave the house at 4? In Atlanta that'd never work. Flight boards 40-45 minutes before takeoff. Add security can be an easy hour most days and times. Parking, luggage, etc. You'd never get to your gate before the flight left. Let alone that Atlanta is an hour from Atlanta almost any time of day because of random traffic. Frankly, 2 p.m. feels tight to me. I know I'm dying to get an update. Open mouth smile. A guy thing would be to buy clothes at the destination. Sounds like he doesn't understand how airports work. Leave at 4 for a 5 p.m. flight? How insane is that they recommend 2H before domestic and 3H before international. So her 2 p.m. departure was awesome. I'm convinced it was fake and she deleted when it got too much attention. This has been living rent-free in my head. My final argument with my ex involved him screaming at me that he had no clean black shirts. Plenty of white, none black. I remember deciding that I didn't want to be the boss of someone else's laundry ever again. Looks like the account's been deleted. So we'll just have to wonder on this one. If the plane leaves at 5, you have to be checked in at 4 for a domestic flight. Checked in at 3 for an international flight. Please someone, tell me what this post was about, lol. I feel like I missed out on something. The world may never know. I like to think he packed them wet and they got musty over the flight and he had no way to dry them. Once he was there, lol. She said in her original post that he's an experienced traveler and she isn't. I suspect he made it just fine. I am so glad I was not the only one who was dying of curiosity rolling on the floor laughing. I find stories of useless men like this fascinating because I live with a goddamn unicorn of a man who actually knows how to do stuff. I want to know too. I was really curious, too. This will likely be my only comment on this sub-disclosure he/him, and I've had my popcorn ready all weekend. I want to know I even saved that post, but it's gone pensive face. I was looking forward to an update about if he made it and if so, how his wet clothes turned out after the flight. Threads often get deleted when the poster is a karma farmer and cleaning the account. Or banned by Reddit for being a karma farmer. Being banned auto-deletes their threads. Very common to see on subs like relationship advice. Thank you for this. I remember saving something to check back later but couldn't find it anymore. Now that I see this, it's exactly what I was looking for. Too bad we'll never get closure. My mom said my dad did this to her when they were newly married. They got to their destination. Mom was unpacking and Dad asked her where his stuff was. Mom said she looked at him and said, "Why would I pack your stuff? You didn't pack anything?" Dad assumed Mom would pack his clothes. So Dad didn't have any clothes except what he had on. They couldn't buy anything because they were pretty poor. My mom loves to bring it up now when they go on vacation. This was a scenario acted out by the Holderness family for one of their videos. I'm betting money that it was a fake post based on that video. I saw third or fourth hand claims that he went to the airport with a suitcase of wet clothes. This part is direct from OP. He started a wash at 2 and they have no dryer. Just sew laundry when you get there. Or buy BT shirts. Sounds like my ex-husband. Lol. I support this action on the part of the wife though. I never understand spouses who talk about how their so don't know how to do anything. Why are you doing it for them? I married young and my spouse's mom always did his laundry. I have never done his laundry and he learned quick. Now he does mine, tears of joy. I was Google searching for this update as well. Sadly OP doesn't seem to update. Either she caved and got him ready to not jeopardize the trip or a massive marital fight ensued. When husband realized he was about to miss the trip. I'm starting to feel like OP's partner is a mod here, lol. Man, why are men so incompetent? If she deleted it, he probably made it on time, which frustrated her even more, lol. I am not the original poster, but I just got back from a vacation with my partner where he did essentially this same thing. We were traveling to Florida to a hotel with a pool and he didn't pack a bathing suit, flip-flops, hat, sunglasses, nothing. The only shoes he brought with were Doc Martens combat boots. We just ended up buying all new clothes on the trip.